How many rides can Cheyenne ride in just 90 minutes? Stay tuned to find out.
Hello everyone, I'm Cheyenne and you're watching Mom and Me and Disney, and today we are doing a shortest ride wait challenge. So for the shortest ride wait challenge, we're at Magic Kingdom. It's very loud over here. I just got in the park and I'm in Tomorrowland. But I have to ride the ride with the shortest wait. And so the one that is then closest to me. So for example, I am going to Space Mountain because that is the shortest ride that was next to me when I entered the park. So I'm going there first. It is a 5-minute wait right now, so I'm going there. And then the next ride that is the shortest wait that I'm closest to, I have to ride that ride. So the next one that's shortest is Teacups, which is what I have a feeling it'll be. I have to go to Teacups, and then from Teacups I have to go to the shortest ride from there. So let's go ride Space Mountain because that's where I am closest to at the moment. And again, it has a 5-minute wait. It is after rope drop too, but it is a party night. So there's not a lot of people here today. It's very sunny. Sorry, I'm squinting. It is not very busy here today because the park closes at 6 and not a lot of people want to come to a park when it closes early. So I am heading over to Space Mountain. I can't film on the ride, but I will show you the ride photo. So I will see you in a little bit. I lied actually, real quick. So I am still heading to Space Mountain, but I forgot to say I have 90 minutes. So I have an hour and a half to see how many rides I can get done with those ride restrictions that I have put in place. So with those rules, I have 90 minutes. It is currently 10:15, so I have, what is that? So it's 10:15. I have 11:15. I have till 11:45 to get as many rides done as I can. So I will see you in a little bit. All right, I finished Space Mountain. Now we are heading to Teacups because that is the next shortest wait that is closest to me. So I would say Tomorrowland Speedway is, I believe, 10 minutes it said, and Teacups is 5. So we're going to Teacups. Ah, it's bright. All right, see you over there. I am now heading to Dumbo because that is the next shortest wait. And for people who are wondering about, well, obviously Tomorrowland Speedway was like 10 minutes, but what about People Mover? That one was also 10 minutes. So yeah, Tomorrowland, all their rides are 10 minutes except for Space Mountain when I rode it at 5 minutes. So we are heading to Dumbo, and then I have a feeling Barnstormer because that one, I don't know. The line when I saw it earlier, like people heading this way, wasn't very busy. And again, Dumbo is 5 minutes, so I have a feeling I'm gonna do Dumbo and then Barnstormer. My goal is 7 rides, I think, in an hour and a half. That would be really, really, really good. So let's see if we can get to 7. Currently we're at 2, so let's see where we get. I finished up on Dumbo. Let's head to Barnstormer. It looks like it is a 5-minute wait, so let's go crash through some billboards with Goofy, I guess. This is a kid's coaster, but It goes almost the same speed as Space Mountain. Space Mountain just feels a lot faster because it's in the dark, but this ride, while it is a kid's coaster, it whips you around, especially if you're in the back, but it is very fun and a lot of kids love it. So this is a great first coaster if you have a little kiddo that wants to ride a coaster. So, but let's go ride it. Alright, I just finished on Barnstormer. Let's head to Little Mermaid. That is also a 5-minute wait. So we are 4 of 7 of what I hoped. So we're over halfway there. And I'm about halfway done. So let's see if we can get the other 3. And I'd say maybe even get higher than that. I'm not too hopeful, but let's see if we can get there. But let's go ride Little Mermaid. It is one of my favorite rides. It's one of the rides I remember from my first time at Disney. So I'm so excited to ride. I finished on Little Mermaid. I am now heading to the Carousel. That is the last ride in Fantasyland that is a 5-minute wait. I'll have to check. It's a small world before we leave, but that was a 15-minute wait. So I may or may not have to ride that for this challenge. I'm kind of hoping it stays up there because while I don't actually mind the ride, it's an okay ride, it just takes so long. It's a longer ride, and that's gonna cut a lot into our time to see how much we can get done, even if it is a shorter wait. But if that's the shortest wait, that's the shortest wait. So let's head to the Carousel first. I will see you over there. I just got off of the Carousel, which I don't ride the Carousel that often, and I feel like I should because it is such an important part of the park and a big part of the history of the park. But I spoke too soon a little bit on It's a Small World. So It's a Small World is now a 5-minute wait, and that is the closest ride to me that is a 5-minute wait. So that will probably be our last ride. But let's go ahead and start waiting for It's a Small World and go ride that. Because again, I don't ride it that often, but it is an important part of the park. And again, everyone I feel like should do It's a Small World once, just to say that they've been able to do it. But I haven't rode it in a while, so let's go ahead and ride it. Again, it'll probably be our last ride of the day for this challenge, but that does mean that I hit 7, which was my goal. But let's head over there.
This spot.
8:45, pretty much on the dot. So I just finished It's a Small World, and that is the end of our challenge. So we rode 7 rides, I believe. I would say we rode Space Mountain, then we went to Teacups, Dumbo, Barnstormer, Little Mermaid, Carousel, and It's a Small World. So that's 7 rides in under 2 hours, which is an amazing win in my book. So I had an amazing time. Thank you for coming with me on this challenge. If you want to see more challenges like this at other parks, or if you want to see me do it here for longer, let me know. Thank you for watching. I'm Cheyenne from Mom and Me and Disney. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.